Welcome back. Do remember that all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Log on to channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Besides the news and updates, the Channels TV app has an eyewitness feature. We encourage you to use it to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. And in the southwest, the Ogun State government says it's attracted over 100 companies with well over 515 billion naira foreign direct investment in the state in the last 5 years. During an inspection tour of a private company in the Sherry area, the State Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Mr. Bimbo Ashiru, assured business owners of adequate security and a good atmosphere for business growth and development. He's also calling on private sector input to boost infrastructure.
Look at the MAN's report, which shows the foreign direct investment that came into Ogun State in 2014 alone was 515 billion naira, which is not a report from Ogun State, it's from MAN. And that even shows some of the members, because from my own analysis, it's more than that, because some of them are not members of MAN. But the ones that are members, those are the ones they have. And from my own analysis, it's more than that. But the point is that out of the funds they have, Ogun State has about 74.4% of the investment that came into Nigeria in 2014, and the next state that follows Ogun State has about 73 billion, is about 20-something percent. But having said that, what we've been able to do is to create that enabling environment for business to thrive. We've been able to encourage all our investors in the state, and we've been able to create the necessary infrastructure for business to thrive. We want private sectors to come. They have some things they do in form of CSR. Part of their CSR, I know that they have some different areas of maybe infrastructure, maybe education, maybe health. They need to come and support government in that area.
And in the southeast, workers in the Anambra State Local Government Service Commission have received assurances of more government welfare packages from the state government. Governor Willie Obiano also promised to start training programs to ensure they are conversant with the best practices of service delivery. He said the workers are catalysts for development in rural areas.
It is the first time a sitting governor in Anambra State will hold an interaction with civil servants in the local government system. The event at the Local Government Service Commission in Awka has received high commendation from the workers who tell the governor of their challenges and successes. The local government workers believe they deserve an increase in their salaries, like their counterparts in the state civil service.
They went a step further to raise the salary of our counterparts at the state level to about 20%. We plead, Your Excellency, that you please extend your kind gesture to the local government staff.
Responding to their comments and requests, Governor Willie Obiano makes it clear that workers' welfare remains a priority of his administration.
What we have found out is that most of the revenues that we are collecting are going to private pockets instead of coming to the government. And you can help to block it as civil servants in the local government area. So I have told all staff in Anambra that if they move my IGR from 1.2 billion to 2.2 billion, I will increase salary across board.
There were rewards too, as those seen to be outstanding in their work were recommended for promotions, a moral booster that the government believes will make them more productive.
They are devoted servants, very enthusiastic.
Also in the southeast, the Abia state government has approved reduction in the fees of the state-owned university in Uturu by 10,000 naira to encourage more indigents who may want to go to school. According to the State Commissioner for Information, those who wish to apply are to present tax receipts of their parents or guardians to benefit. The Ministry of Women Affairs is also to collaborate with institutions to provide better living conditions for those hawking on the streets by training them to become self-reliant.
In line with the determination of our dear governor, Dr. Jesse Victor Basu, to reach out to people from various backgrounds to attain good education. 10,000 naira reduction has been approved for each student of Abia State University who is an indigene of Abia State.
Elsewhere, the Minister of Labour, Dr. Chris Ngige, has called on governors across the different states of the Federation to replicate the style and zeal of the Cross River State government by creating employment opportunities for its teeming unemployed citizens. The minister made the call while in Calabar, the state capital, for an official engagement which saw him to the governor's office, flagging off of the school-to-work scheme of the NDE, as well as an inspection of the garment factory.
For a state government that receives second to the least allocation from the federation account, and the governor is using what we can call financial engineering to make out money, make out funds to build this kind of factory. This factory is an employment center, so to say, because at each shift, 1,000 persons are here working. They do 3 shifts in a given day. And 3,000 persons taken out of the horse of unemployed, the army of unemployed, is a good number.
The Minister of Labour, Dr. Chris Ngige. And now to the Southwest and Ogun State, and the government there is doing all it can to ensure that it's in compliance with the environmental laws to make the state as health-friendly as possible. And regular monitoring of commercial areas has led to the closure of shops and stalls where the owners are seen to be operating in a dirty environment. The state says that the constant monitoring is to ensure that the residents are on the same page with the government in its Ogun Go Green project. Meanwhile, no fewer than 220 illegal structures, 41 abandoned trucks, and many petrol stations will be affected as the state is to develop 25 of the 70 meters setback on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The state governor, Mr. Ebukule Amosun, called on landlords and other stakeholders along the busy expressway to support the initiative and make it a success. I'm now joined on News Across Nigeria by the Commissioner for Environment in Ogun State, Mr. Bolaji Oyeleye. You're welcome.
Thank you
to the program.
Thank you.
Now, as far as the pulling down of those illegal shops and structures go, do they understand that it's in their best interests for a healthy environment?
Yes, actually they do. Before now, they've been served. We've been on this for some time now. We've sensitized the stakeholders. We had a meeting, the last one being the one we had at the OPIC Center here. The community development associations have been carried along. The religious bodies as well on the Lagos-Ibadan corridor has been carried along. The artisans, the NATAs, the road transport association workers, the NURTW as well. Everybody has been carried along. We've gotten their buy-in on the project, and as you can see, we started from the Lagos end. The Baga axis, the shanties have been cleared. We're taking possession of the setbacks, you know, like you
Search and interrupt. Is there any relocation of those people? They were given enough time to.
No, they were given enough time, and it's, these are shanties really, and they are not
legal
structures. So they've been given time to move.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break and come back and speak with the Commissioner of Environment in Ogun State as we continue to talk about that sector in the Southwest. Please stay with us.